All right, good evening, everyone. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for joining the pioneers of the Diamond Project. I want to inform you that we are super, super proud of you here in the Diamond Project. Now, the program we're going to be doing right now is your first mentorship you do. Immediately, you become a pioneer of the Diamond Project. And this program is divided into two different parts. Now, the first part is called the Diamond Initial Planning Orientation. And the second one is called the Diamond Quick Starter Guide Training. We're going to be starting with the first one, which is the Diamond Initial Planning Orientation. I want to make sure that you have your writing material, have your pen and your paper, and start writing immediately. The training we're going to do today is going to determine how fast you're going to grow in this business, how far you're going to succeed, how far you're going to do great in order to become the ultimate version of yourself in the business we're doing today. So I'm going to be fast. Make sure you have your writing material so that we can move immediately. So I want to congratulate you for being part of the Diamond Project Pioneers. I want to tell you that the Diamond Project here, we are so proud of you for taking that bold step to be part of the Diamond Project. We are proud of you, and we're so excited that you made this decision, even at this time. In this country, we want to say congratulations to you for taking this bold step. Now, even as I'm congratulating, I know that we have lots of expectation, and I want to let you understand something, that if you succeed in the project you just started with us now, there's going to be you who will create the success. And if you fail as well, then you're going to be the one who is going to create the failure. Now you're going to be the difference between the success and the failure in this business. And just like there is a saying that you can take a horse to the river, but you can't force the horse to drink from the water in the river. My earnest desire is to see that each and every one of you become successful. But the question is, if you don't help us, we can't even help you much as well. But what we're going to help you do in the Diamond Project here is this. We're going to be creating the roadmap for you. We're going to create the system. We're going to create the structure. And we're going to create the support that you need in order to succeed and become the ultimate version of yourself. So we're going to create all these things we'll put in place to help you see that you become that ultimate version of yourself. Now, I want us to understand something, that there are 3 ways that you can engage yourself in the Diamond Project. Now, the first way is what we call the part-time, the spare time. So you can decide to run the project, the spare time. What do I mean by running spare time? That means you want to run the project whenever you feel like running it. If I feel I want to run it, I can run. If I don't feel I don't run it, that's the spare time. You can also run the Diamond Project part-time. What do I mean by part-time? You're telling yourself, I want to dedicate 5 to 10 hours weekly to run this project. That means you want to run it part-time. Dedicate yourself 5 hours every week. And in that 5 hours, we'll tell you what you're supposed to do. We guide you, we mentor you, we show you step by step on how to succeed, and you start doing those things. Then the last but not the least is what? You can also engage in the Diamond Project full-time. Full-time means I want to dedicate 5 to 8 hours every day. Just the same way you have your job. And every day you come around, what do? You tell yourself, I'm resuming by 8 a.m. and your closing time is 4 p.m. And that is it. You engaging full time and you're giving in all. Now, I didn't say people can run in spare time, but the truth is, just like the definition says, it's something you do when you feel like. For you to succeed here as well is when you feel like. The earning here is when you feel like, and that is it. So if you want to create massive and tremendous success in this project, you have to choose between either the part-time or the full-time. When I started with part-time and I was dedicated. I told myself, for every blessed day, 2 hours is committed to what I am doing here. And if I say I am committed, I don't fail any day. 2 hours is 2 hours. I am committed. Just like you got a second job somewhere and you have your second job running, that is what I did here. So you can decide to start full-time at the same time and you tell yourself every day, I am dedicating 5 hours every day to run this. That means you're running this full-time and you're giving your all, you're consistent. It's not like today you're in, tomorrow you're out. No, you're consistent in running this. And that is it. Now, the next thing is what we have some phase of growth that everyone that joins this will likely encounter. Now, the first phase of growth is what? Is called excitement phase. I want to go to the comment section and type excitement phase. How does this work? And the excitement phase is when you just started the business. Most of the time, it happens when you just started the business, you're excited. And most of the time, if this excitement phase is not fully controlled, you find out what, even though you were told it's not a talking thing, don't go and talk to anybody, let's guide it. But because you're excited, you go out there, you want to share what you learned with people, you go out there, you want to tell them everything you were told. And guess what happens in most cases? In most cases, you want to tell them, and the next thing they will ask you is, hope you have not paid. And by the time that question comes, most of the time, you don't even know what to answer them. And the next phase you enter is called the disappointment phase. You see yourself, you feel disappointed. It happened to me the day I saw the opportunity. You know, I was forced by a close person to come and see the opportunity. I saw it and I liked it. And immediately I made my payment. I got back home and he was asking me, what did you see? How did it go? And I was trying to tell him everything. Next thing I heard was, hope you have not paid. And I've already paid. And the person said, Juliet, no. Now, Juliet, how will you do a thing like this? And I felt bad. And just the same day I started, I got disappointed. I felt I failed myself. The person told me, you're new in Abuja. How will you be taking such decision without contacting people? And I felt terrible. And do you know that from the first day, I started a question of my money back. I wanted to get my money back. I had to call the person that connected me. Can I get some part of my money back? I needed my money back. I entered the critical phase immediately where you have the urge to quit. I wanted to quit. All these things happened on the fourth day. On the first day. But how did I recover myself? I recovered myself because someone helped me to discover the fourth phase. And what is the first phase? The fourth phase called? The fourth phase is called the growth and maturity phase. Now, the growth and maturity phase is where you're learning how you can grow in the business, learning how you can overcome some things that will happen to you in the business. And once you're able to get here and you stick to this place to learn, automatically you enter the fifth phase, which is called the financial freedom phase. I tell people that what? That you don't aim from what you don't understand. The first thing you should crave to have once you become a pioneer of the Diamond Project is what? To pray for understanding, to understand the project you just started. Now, this is the curve here, you can say it. And the only thing that will make you to overcome all those 5 phases of growth we just mentioned is your why. The question I'm going to ask you today is, what is your why? Why did you join the Diamond Project? Why did you bring up 500,000, 1 million naira, 69,990? You coughed it out, even in a time when people are sounding the economic hardship, everything, and you brought out this money and paid. What is your why? What is that thing that made it? Something made it to bring out that money. You must know your why you started this project. You must also know that what you just started is a business plan of 2 to 4 years. I didn't say 2 to 4 years to making money. There's difference between making money and you being financially free. I mean, 2 to 4 years to becoming financially free. That's the business you just started. And we need to understand this. Now, you need to put it in perspective that because this is what will propel you to surmount the obstacle that will come your way. A lot of people will tell you so many things, but I want to tell you today, write your why down. Write your why down. Know your why. Make it strong and write it down. And you also have to understand that there are some friends that you are thinking, once I tell them about this, they will jump into it. They will be excited and be part of it. Let me tell you, some of them might discourage you. Some of them might be the one to disappoint you. But I want to let you know that for everybody you see today that is successful, now they face these phases of growth. But what kept them there? What made them stronger? What helped them to overcome? And today they have their success stories is their why. So your why is very important if you want to go far in this project. Now you must understand that we have three cardinal cultures of the Diamond Project. Now the first cardinal culture is what? You must hand over your business to God. Very, very key. Hand your business over to God. Involve God in what you're doing. Some persons might say, why will I involve God in something I'm doing? that I just paid. What is 69,990? What is 190,000? But I want to let you know that the 69,990 you have the capacity of giving you above 6 million naira. So why won't you hand this over to God? You can imagine going for the maximum package, what that can do for you. So hand over your business to God. That's number one. Know that God is the ultimate and hand the business over to him. Then what is the second cardinal culture? Now, the second cardinal culture is what? You must be willing to be trained. You need to understand that in any profession, amateurs don't get paid. It's only professionals that get paid. It's only professionals. So you want to get paid heavily, you want to earn in 8 figures, you want to earn in 7 figures, you must be willing, you must avail yourself for us to train you, mentor you, guide you on how to grow and become the ultimate version of yourself. Then the third one is what? You must be willing to train others. Now, I do tell people all the time that the Diamond Project is not for selfish people. If you're selfish, the Diamond Project will likely not work for you. So you must be ready to make a difference in the life of people by training them to become successful and own their lives. You also have to be what? You must also be ready to help people and not to use them. We don't use people here. We help people become that tool that people need in order to become successful and grow in the business, okay? Now, you also need to understand that you must be ready to train leaders who are going to be professionals like you. This is where the leverage comes in. When you have leaders, professionals like you, professionals that will like you, and that will become the ultimate version of themselves in the next 2 to 4 years. And you must have a group of people who became diamond through your mentorship and what? Through your mentorship, trainings, and input. You need to have those things. Now, these are the 3 cardinal cultures of the Diamond Project. Now, there are enemies to your success. Now, the first enemy to your success that you need to understand is number 1, fear of rejection. I want everybody to note this clearly. Fear of rejection. A lot of us are already scared. Oh, are you sure my friends will like this? Are you sure this one will like it? You're already mentioning people. You want to write, they say write down 100 contacts. You write Mr. A. You say, no, Mr. A will not like it. Mr. B will not like this. No, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge. And I want to let you know something. Just know that in everything we do, that rejection will surely come. One of my friends said that rejection is a fuel that takes you to your destination where you want to get to. So you need to know that you need this rejection in order to get to where you want to get to today. So embrace rejection. Know that rejection will come. Know that some person that you think will embrace it will not embrace it. But the good thing is what? Some persons you think will never embrace it will be the one to embrace it better and even thank you for showing them the opportunity. Then the second one is what? Lack of consistency. Very, very key. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. You have to be here. Do what you're asked to do consistently. I didn't say to do it when you feel like doing. Do it consistently. And I want you to read this together. Let's all read this together. You need to understand that in this project, that the only thing that can stop you from becoming the ultimate version of yourself is when you quit. And I want to let you know that that as long as you refuse to quit, one day you will definitely become a diamond. So I want to congratulate all of you for going through the first mentorship. I want to tell you that I am proud of you. And what is your assignment? Once you're done with this, I want you to quickly rush to the person that asked you to attend this and ask the person, how can I get my SMO checklist? You can purchase your SMO checklist in any of the nearby offices and all that, or you can ask the person that sent you to attend this for your SMO checklist. So I want to congratulate you for being part of this. Once again, I say congratulations and I welcome you to the Diamond Project. Ensure that you attend your quick starter guide training. So we're going to go into that immediately. So ensure you attend. We're going to start that now. So I want you to pay attention as we begin the quick starter guide. Now I want us to know something. Now, the quick starter guide is one training that I tell people all the time, that if you fail to pay attention to the quick starter guide, if you fail not to do this well, if you fail not to pay attention, understand the quick starter guide quick starter guide will do some things. Number one is this: you're going to be losing money if you don't understand the quick starter guide. Number two is that your team will still be losing money, because if you don't understand this, automatically you can't even explain it to your team. Now, this is where we teach you how you can start the business maximally. This is where we guide you on how you can do what, how you can take your money, how you can take the money you generate from the business, how you can connect to your people. We're going to be teaching you a lot in the quick starter guide, and I want you to pay maximal attention as we begin. We're not going to take time. In the next 30 minutes, we're done. So I just want you to pay attention as we begin the quick starter guide. So just pay attention. I want to start sharing my screen immediately. So just pay maximal attention, because we're going to be starting now. So pay attention. Now, one thing I'm going to ask you right now as we begin is, what do you have right in your hand? That's the first question I'm going to ask you. What do you have right in your hand? Just like what Dr. Miles Morris said. Dr. Miles Morris says something that I really like. He said that when a value of a thing is not known, that what happens? That abuse is inevitable. That's what Miles Morris said. And why did he say this? Now I'm going to use something to illustrate what he just said, so that we can get this clear. Now, I'm going to share the story of the three men that started the Apple business in 1976. These three men came together: Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Ronald Wayne. The three of them came together and they decided to start the Apple business. Ronald Wayne was the person that designed the what? He was the person that designed the agreement of the Apple company. They started on in this project. The project was going on well, but all of a sudden, maybe the project was not going the way Ronald Wayne wanted it. Maybe he was not getting the kind of benefit he wanted. But what did this man do? He decided to opt out and sold his own share of the Apple company for just $800 and quit and left this company. Today, we all know that Apple is one of the $1 trillion company we have in the world today. Okay? A $1 trillion company we have in the world today. And why Steve Jobs is worth $250 billion, Steve Wozniak is worth over $185 billion. Look at Ronald Wayne that quit and left the business. What is his net worth today? Today, this guy is broke. But do you know that the parts, his own share of the Apple company that he sold for $800 have been estimated to worth up to $100 billion? That's some years back. And I want to ask somebody listening to me today, what do you think is the reason why this man lost this? Some might say, it's because of rejection. Some persons might say lack of focus. Some persons might say so many things, but the only thing I see here is what? Someone that didn't value what he started. Now, why am I showing you this? I am showing you so that you understand the value of the business you just started today. Knowing that I started with $69,990, do you know that a time will come and this $69,990 can give you up to 234,000 naira daily? I did not say monthly. Daily. It's already happening to a lot of people. I've already grown and crossed here. Okay? You started with 190,000. You know that a time will come and this 190,000 for every blessed day will give you up to 702,000 naira. I didn't say in a month. Every day. Oh, I said with 7 profit center, which is 330,000. You know, the time will come and this will give you up to 1.6 million naira. You can imagine, what if you started with 499,000 naira? This one is crazy. This can give you up to what? 3.5 million naira by the time you're done building your team. You can imagine, what if I start with 31 profit center? This one is something else. This can give you over 7 million naira once you're done building your system. Now let's move on immediately. Now, these are the partners of the Diamond Project. We're in partnership with what? Nature Ways, DSM, Weather Global Nutrition, Empowered Consumer. These are all our partners. And this is where, these are the people that manufacture the products we're using, and they are our partners of the Diamond Project. Now, this is the first time when I was celebrated as a millionaire. It was not just done in Nigeria, it was done in a world stage outside the country. It was a massive event. And it was not just me that went. Over 138 people qualified for this massive activity. And for everybody you see here, they are all millionaires. 138 millionaires traveled out of the country to go and grace this occasion. It was really a massive event. So let's progress immediately. All right. Now, I know the question some of us might be asking now is, so how do I connect people? I want to show you how you can connect people immediately. Now, how do I connect people? To connect people is through your phone alone. Do you know that just with your phone, you can connect between 1 to 100 million people in the world? I did not say 100, I did not say 10 people, 1 to 100 million people. Now, let me show you how this works. Now, this is you here. Research has shown that that for every average human being, that we all have at least 100 contacts in our phone. And do you know that having 100 contacts in your phone, this simply simplified that if I have 100 contacts in my phone, what this simply means is I have 100 people that have 100 contacts. So you can imagine, multiply 100 by 100, it will give you 10,000 persons. What do you think will happen to the 10,000 persons? Do you think these 10,000 persons don't have their own 100 contacts? They also have their own 100 contacts as well. Now, what this simply means is 100 times 10,000 will give you above #1 million. Now, above 1 million contacts, I mean. Now, you can imagine, what if I am just utilizing 1% of this 1 million contacts, which is 10,000 persons? What if I am earning just 100 naira from this 10%, from this 10,000 persons? Do you know that for every blessed day, 1 million naira will be entering my account? Now that is it. So let's move on immediately. Now, how do I contact my people? Now, for everybody here, you'll be asked to write down 100 contacts from your phone. And once you write down 100 contacts, how do I make these people purchase so that I can start earning? All you need to do simply send them this list. Simply write down your contact, send this message to them. For anybody you send this message to, what message am I sending to them? This is the message you're sending to them. Oh, there's an international organization I recommended you to, that they show you how you can decide how to discover the ultimate version of yourself using their unique system. I just started going through their mentorship. Let me know if they contact you. For anyone you send this to, we really want to contact them, invite them to come and see our amazing opportunity. Now, when they get started, they can decide to start with any of those packages. These are the various packages they can start with. We have the 69, we have the 190, we have the the 330, we have the 499.90, we have the 999.90. They can choose to start with any of these packages that I'm showing you here. And once they start with any of these packages, there are different ways that you can earn from them. Now, one of the ways you earn from them is what we call the direct connectors bonus. Now, how does direct connectors bonus work? The direct connectors bonus is where you earn for anybody I connect directly. Once they make their purchase, depending on the package they started with. I showed us this package earlier. So for any package they purchase, immediately you earn according to the package they start with. So if my friend Alfred came and Alfred started with 69,990, immediately Alfred drops that money. I've earned 20,000 naira. What if my friend Daniel came and Daniel got started with 499,990? Do you know immediately Daniel got started? I've earned 100,000 naira. What if my friend Didi came and she got started with 99,990? For starting with this package, maybe the person makes this payment, you have earned 150,000 naira. Now, this is just the connectors bonus, but we are not, the major interest is on the match sales bonus. Now, how does the match sales bonus work? This is where you create leverage. I want to pay attention to this. This is where you create leverage. This is where you can make unlimited 7,000 from the system, from whatever people are purchasing in the system. That's how this works. Now, this is you here. How do you create the leverage? This is you here. From your phone, you wrote down your 100 contacts, and in that your 100 contacts, 2 of your friends just came and they purchased products that they want to use. Immediately they make their purchase. Mr. A and B purchase what they want to use. You here, you've earned 7,000 naira. A and B will ask C and D to come and purchase. They purchase. It's not you that ask C and D to purchase, but do you know you earn 7,000? What do you think will happen to C and D? They will also repeat the same thing. Ask E and F to come and do their purchase. Once E and F do their purchase, you are here, you earn 7,000. What do you think will happen to E and F? Won't they do the same thing? E and F will go and do the same thing. Okay? Get G and H to get started. Immediately they get started and make their purchase. You are here, you get the same 7,000 naira. You are not the one connecting any of these people. But as these people are making their purchase, some of them might not even be in Nigeria, some might be in Canada, some might be in US, they might be in different countries. And that is why with this system, with time, your system is no longer dependent on the present economy where you are, because you now have people from different parts of the world. You are not the person that connected them directly, but someone you know made them to purchase. But because you are the lead person there, whatever they are doing, you keep earning. And this is what leverage is. And it will get to a time, even while you're sleeping, all you're seeing is 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. And this will keep happening till infinity, for the fact that these people are making their purchase for what they want to use. You are just there and you are just earning. Now, I want you to know something. Your focus is to build your tribe. So that to get to a time and you have a very large tribe and you keep on earning. Now, I want to show us what we call the lazy man scenario. I just started a business with 69,990. And I am telling myself, I just want to connect 2 persons in 1 month and then teach the people I just asked to purchase how they can also teach 2 persons to purchase the product they want to use. Just two in a month. Now, this is you here. You came into the system and you got 2 persons by writing your 100 contacts and they purchased their list. Immediately they purchased their product, you earn 7,000 naira. I didn't say you go and do further. The 2 persons will go and do their own. They do the same thing, drop their 100 contacts. What happens to them? The 100 contact does the same thing. You earn 14,000 naira. Now, the 4 persons will do the same thing again. At this point, you have 8 persons. You that is here, as you're earning, the people you connected are also earning. You earn 28,000 naira. And what happens? 8 persons will go and do their own. They wrote their 100 contact, and they both do what? Made 2 persons to purchase. As these 2 persons are purchasing, you have 16 persons now. You that is the lead person, you've earned 56,000 naira. The 2 people will do it. To get to a time, your tribe will keep on growing. Your tribe will keep on growing. And do you know that in the next 12 weeks, if everybody is doing the same thing you did, I got 2 persons, they purchase what they want to use. If everybody in your tribe, they are repeating what you just did, do you know that in the next 12 months, okay, next 12 months, you've hit 28 million naira? That's if you started with 69,990. Now you can imagine, what if I started with 3, which is 190,000? What this simply means is what I can earn times 3 of what this person did for doing the same thing that they did. It's not like you did a different thing, the same thing. What if I start with 7 profit center? I will do times 7 of whatever they did. And this is how beautiful this is. For some of us that are sharp riders, oh, for me, 1 month, what will I be doing in 1 month? And I'm just connecting 2 persons. You can decide to do run the 12 months, to the 12 weeks plan instead of 12 months. You can decide to run it in 12 weeks instead of running it in 12 months. And how does this work? The same thing you report you did there, you're going to repeat here. But instead of doing this in a month, you are doing this weekly. In your first 1 week, you came in and what did you do? You dropped your 100 contact, and immediately you dropped your 100 contact. Guess what happened? 2 persons came, purchased the product they want to use. As they make their purchase, you earn 7,000 in your week 1. The 2 persons did the same thing you did, and they did their purchase as well. You that is up there, you earn 14,000. The 4 persons down, they repeat the same thing that you did. And as these people continue doing this, as they continue doing this, guess what will be happening to you? You'll be duplicating. You'll be duplicating. And do you know that by your week 12, you've done over 14 million? Do you know that by week 13, you've done 28.6 million naira? Just for a business, you started with 69,990. I know some of you might say, what if some persons did not do it? But watch this. I start with one profit center. One profit center will give me 28 point something million naira. What if I start with 3? 3 will give me up to 86 point something million. If I start with 7, 7 will give me over 200 and something million. If I start with 7. Okay, I know some of us will be saying, what if I started with 15? Now you can imagine for someone that started with 15, what will happen? We'll get to that. But let's even look at this, the summary of what we just did for 90 days. If I chose the 12-week plan, even if I failed and I did just 50% success, do you know what will happen? What will happen is what? I'm going to earn up to 14 million. What if I failed woefully and I did just 20%? Do you know what will happen? I'm going to fall back at 5.7 million. What if I failed flat and I did 10%? So 10% is like fail. In fact, I don't even know what to call it. But do you know that even if you fail at 10%, you're doing 2.8 million in 3 months? That's 12 weeks. And imagine when you join the Pioneers group with the highest package. Let's say with 330,000, 499,990, or what? Or 999,990, what will happen to you? Here, the money here is crazy. And I do tell people all the time. Now, this was where I made my greatest mistake. I'm going to show you how I made my mistake when I'm logging in. When I started this opportunity, I started with a 190 package. And that's my highest regret. Now, where am I regretting starting with 3? Now, it takes the same effort to build 3, the same effort to build 15, the same effort to build 31. The same thing you're doing is what you're doing. Whether you have 15, whether you have 3, whether you have 31, whether you have 1, the same one you're doing. But most of the time we get started, and what are we doing? We want to test the waters first. What if I go and pay this money and they dupe me? What if they are scammers? And because of that, you go and start with the least package. That was what happened to me. I want to test the water. And I started testing the water. My people liked it. And even while my people liked it, it didn't occur to me, Juliet, go and upgrade your account. It didn't occur to me. And before I could realize, oh, what I just started is very beautiful. What I started is sweet. I've already built a large tribe. And guess what happened to me? I have to come under my people to come. In fact, it's heartbreaking when you look at my account. Today, what I earn today, if I started with 7, I'll be earning at least times 2 of what I earn today. If I start with 15, I'll be earning at least times 3 of what, or 3 or 4 of what I earn today. But I missed it, and that is why I am telling you this. I'm going to see if I can show you that. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is what? We're going to be showing you how you can log in and see the income you earn. And we use what we call the direct tracking, the digital tracking center. That's what we use to do the digital tracking center. Now, for everybody here, once you get started, within 7 to 10 days, you're supposed to have your username and your password for your login details. I'm going to show you how you can do that. A link will be sent to you. Now, in that link that will be sent to you, what will you do in the link? In the link that will be sent to you is where you're going to put your username and password. I'm going to show you how it looks like. Now, this is how it's going to look like, and see my link here. Okay? Let me just use my account. You just type your name. Okay, my name, I'm using my name as my username. So your own might not be your name. So make sure you type the username that will be sent to you and also the password that will be sent to you. And you just click on continue. Okay, don't click on register. You are clicking on continue. And once you click on continue, it will open like what you're seeing here. You can see my picture here. Okay, so you can also put your picture as well. Now, I want to see the people, my tribe. Let me see my tribe. Where do I go to? I'll go to genealogy. Genealogy is where I see my tribe. If you watch my genealogy, you'll discover I have three first purchase I made. This is the three first purchase I made. If you come down here, you see the names. You can see the first three names. This is how I started. And today, before I discovered the mistake I've made by not opening myself properly, I've finished blocking myself everywhere. When I mean I've blocked myself everywhere, and I was thinking of where to add. I have to put this account here to imagine someone that is sleeping, because I was thinking, what do I do? What exactly do I do so that I can be seeing my account? I didn't know what to do. So I have to come here, fix this account where it is matching someone that is just sleeping, and I start building my account that way. And today, for every blessed day, I lose money. But this, I saw this. I increased my account when I started. This wouldn't have happened to me. I know some of you might be asking, what if you don't have the money now? I didn't have the money, but there is a suggestion that was made for me. If I followed that suggestion, I won't be crying to you today. Now, what was the suggestion? I don't have the money and I want to do 3 accounts. I want to do 5 accounts. I want to do 15 or 31 accounts. What do you do? First, you can inform the person that invited you to see this. Oh, I don't want to do 1 again. I want to do 15. And if you want to do 15, you go and upgrade to that 15. If you don't have the money to pay all, what do? You can decide to do what we call 4/15, 5/15, 7/15, 50, or 7/15 or 8/15, depending on the amount of money you have. And the account will just be separated. And you have those accounts. It will be properly designed that when you have money, you can start gradually adding. When I started, my leader told me, Juliet, why not do 3/7? If I've done 3/7, I will not be crying the way I'm crying today. But when my leaders, I said, no, just leave it at 3. And today, for every blessed day, the first thing that happened to me was that I became a supporters club. If you watch here, you will see I was the one recruiting. I was just supporting people. Someone just started today. What do? You support that person immediately because you don't even have where to place them. And at the end of the day, you discover that I placed 2 people that are both eagle on one side, and then the other side is suffering. And that was one of the mistakes I made. Now you want to see how you earn on daily basis. Now the company says something. For you as a beginner, your match sale bonus is 7,000 naira. But once you match up to 300 times, your match sale bonus will reduce from what? From 7. Once you do that, your match sale bonus will reduce from 7,000 to 6,850. And watch this. Watch how this operates. Now, this is me here. You can see my account here. For me presently, what I match is 6,850. And this 6,850, I don't have to raise a pin. I've already created leverage. What is today's date? Today is 1st of March. If you check my screen, you'll be seeing 6,850, 6,850, 6,850, 6,850. You can see it for every account. You can see this account. I have it here just like that. If I click on the next account again, for every account I want to click, they are independent on their own. Let's say I want to click this one. You will see the same thing that is happening in this other account again will be happening there again. I've built a leverage. I've not spoken to anybody, in fact, for a long time. And if you watch, you see the same thing happening here again. You see the same thing happening here again. All these are my earnings. just for today, not just in this account. If I click another one again, you see another, you see the same thing again. Today, I've built a system that even while I am sleeping, I am earning today. Now, this is the leverage we're talking about, where you create a system, you are sleeping, and that income is coming even while you're sleeping. And that is it. Now, for every income you see here, I can take them to 0 naira. They are not wallet money. Some persons might say, oh, they are wallet money. Are you sure they can take it? Are you sure this can happen? For every income you see here, I can take it to 0 naira. Now, how do I take it? You take it from where? From what we call encashment. Encashment is where you take the money you earn. Now, if you watch, this is my encashment here. You can see the amount of money I have here. Okay. Now, I want to take this money. I'll just click on encash and I'll type the money I want to take. So once I type, this is the amount I want to take here. Okay. I'll just click here. They'll ask me encashment type. You can take through bank or through check, but I will advise you don't take through check, because if you take through check, you have to go to Philippines to pick your what? Your check. And because of that, go through bank. So this is my bank here, and you click on encash. That's my account number showing. And once I click on proceed, first thing tomorrow morning, this money will hit my account, but I don't need the money. And because of that, I won't click on it. And for every money you take, federal government will take their VAT. If you watch this account, I've been clearing this account since this month. You watch on the 17th of February, I took money from this account. You can see the amount I took there. I don't want to mention it. On the 16th of February, I took money from this account. You can see it here. On the 6th of February, you can see the amount. And if you check this account, you'll see the amount of money I have in this account. Just this one account in 1 month have done this whole money. In 1 month, I didn't say in 2 months. In 1 month, have done all these things you're seeing here. And this is the power of leverage. Any little money from so many people. Now you might be wondering, so how are they earning? You can see where the little money they are coming from. People are purchasing just little things. As they are purchasing the little things, someone went and purchased beverage, you get paid from it. You don't even know who the person is. But as they are making their purchase, because they are under your tribe, you will keep on earning. And that is the leverage we're talking about. And this doesn't mean, okay, you can see them, people are doing their little purchase. For every little purchase they are doing, you earn little money. You can imagine 100 naira, 20 naira, 300 naira, little money. And as they are making their purchase, all this money they are coming. And this is how you build leverage. And today, whether I am sleeping, whether I'm sleeping, whatever I am doing, it doesn't stop this money from coming. Even if I tell this money, please stop coming, I don't need you again, this money will still be coming, because I've built a system. I've built a leverage system that whether I am there or not, I keep earning from this system. And that is what we're talking about. So let's round up immediately. Now, I just explained what this is all about. And the next thing you're going to do is, just like I said, you're going to be compiling a list of 100 contacts. And once you compile your list of 100 contacts, we're going to be giving you a video we call the Prep 101. And the Prep 101 is where you're going to be learning how to segment your list according to people you know, people you don't know too well, people that are your closest friends and all that. And you segment them according to that. And the next question someone might be asking, so the list I'm writing, who is going to make the calls? And the person that will be making the call is the person will call your upline. Okay? Could be your upline Kingsman, or your upline emerging cell leader. These are the people that make your call. And I don't tell people all the time, you just started a business. And if I were you, I will support the people making this call to be sure that they get the best from me. Now, the next question someone might be asking, so how do I know? How do the organization know that I recommended my people? We know that you recommended your people through what we call the access code. For everybody here, you're going to be having your access code today. That access code is what will give your people access to attend the meeting. And for everywhere someone sees your access code, they know this is coming from you. And that's it. So the access code we generated for you, Once you purchase your SMO checklist, you're going to have your access code immediately. Now, how do you grow? Through ranking. Now, I tell people all the time that one of the things that will help you to grow in this business, if there's anything you have to crave for, make sure you crave for the ranks. The ranking position is what will help you to grow. It comes with earning. As you grow in rank, that's how you're earning. And the first step is what? You becoming a partner. The day you became the Diamond Project pioneer is that you became a partner with the Diamond Project. But I want to congratulate everyone here today because you've moved to another step. And what's the next step you just entered? You just entered a rank we call what? The emerging active partners. I want to say a big congratulations to you. You are one step to you're one step heading to where you want to get to. And from emerging cell leader, emerging active partner, what's the next thing you're going to become? You become an active partner. Now, what qualifies to be an active partner? Someone has come under your list, made a purchase of what they want to use. And once they make a purchase, you write your application letter. Once the letter is approved and you attend what we call the onboarding section, is done on Zoom, immediately become an active partner. From active partner, the next one is to become Kingsman. How do I become a Kingsman? I have 5 active partners, personally sponsored. You are an active partner. From Kingsman, we have emerging cell leaders. We're not going to talk about this today. From emerging cell leader to cell leader, from cell leader to emerging G leader. By the time you become emerging cell leader and below, you and down and below, you'll start earning what? Over ₦1 million. By the time you become emerging G leader, you're already earning above 5 million. By the time you become a G leader, you are not just earning above 10 million, but you have people earning that 10 million in your team as well. And all these activities are being monitored by the mastermind. We have top 20 in the States, top 20 in Nigeria, top 20 in Africa, top 20 in the world. But for me, this is where I am craving for. I am craving to become part of the Hall of Fame. I don't know about, but I want to tell you that what? Climbing in the rank is one of the things you need to start from today. So I want to start by congratulating you for being part of this. Now, how do we monitor your growth in a business? We monitor your growth using what we call the SMO check. You're going to be entering a platform called the incubation platform today, where you will start your training. Your first 1 week is incubators class. From incubators class, the next stage is the implantation class. From implantation class to foundation class. From foundation class, you move to maturity class. And remember, for every of the platform we're adding you, your responsibility is to make sure you finish everything in that platform in 1 week. And once you're done with this, we're going to celebrate you. And I want to let everyone know this, that just like what Zig Ziglar said, I said it earlier, that the business we do is not a selfish business. You need to get this. And just like what Zig Ziglar said, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough others to get what they want. So I want to say a big congratulations to all of you for being part of this. A big congratulations. I want to tell you thank you for listening to me. And I want to tell you that what? That your journey to success just began. Let's make this journey a movie. Let's make this journey to the top. Let's make this happen. And by the time we do this, God will bless all of you. So I'm going to take your questions once we're done with this. So make sure you type your questions and ask your questions. So go back now, upgrade your accounts, okay? You want to upgrade your account? How do I upgrade my account? Oh, you have 3 accounts now. Oh, right now I want to do 15 accounts. What it simply means is what? Ask the person that asked you to attend this training. How do I have 15 accounts? They will tell you the remaining accounts you're going to add in order to make it 15. In some case, you're not adding according to the number of accounts. You'll just add the money if you've not been registered already. Okay? So make sure you upgrade your account and make sure you maximize yourself. Don't go for the lists. Try and upgrade more. So as you do this, God will bless you. Make sure you write 100 contact as well. Write this, and your journey, just like I said, your journey to freedom just began. Congratulations to you.